We're Ryan and Abby, and this is Lost Among Locals. When our big year-long Europe trip got canceled due to the COVID, we decided to take our little Hyundai Carmen and head out west across the vast United States. We started in Fort Smith, Arkansas, made our way through Oklahoma, to Amarillo, down to Carlsbad, through Albuquerque and Santa Fe, across to the amazing Sedona, through the Painted Desert, up through Horseshoe Bend, up to Bryce Canyon, and then we went weird and went east, over to this week's beauty, Arches National Park. We're about halfway through our journey. We still got a long ways to go, so follow along with us. You know, if you like following around two crazy people who don't know where they're going and don't know what they're doing, this is the place for you. Hey people!
Hey guys!
So we've been driving all day. We had no intention of really filming today, and we've been driving from Cedar City, Utah, back east and north to Moab. We really should have gone the other way originally, but you know, wires got crossed and whatever. So here we are in the Moab area. So far, it is stunning. Like this just drive down the interstate is crazy. So we were just going to check into our hostel today and not do much. But we got here in plenty of time. It's like 4 o'clock, and we just passed Arches National Park entrance and decided, what the heck? Might as well go now. So we're going to go now because it looks amazing and I don't want to wait. All right, so we're in the gate that easy. America's Beautiful Past. Thank you very much. Got us in for freebies. Well, you know we paid for it, but anyway, it's free at this point. That thing is more than paid for.
Oh, absolutely.
Got us a little map. You know we're really good at reading maps, so that's going to go well. Be helpful, I'm sure. And I'm sure we'll find out some little like factoids or something in here. I've been learning all kinds of things. I know all kinds of things about rocks now, and well, you know, I read it anyway. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited about this. I mean, this is the entrance. This is the parking lot. I mean, really? Do we even need to go anywhere? We'll just sit in the parking lot. What are you doing?
I am getting our water since we got here at, what, 4?
Yeah.
We're about to hit the park, so we figured this is a good fuel station, so we got lots of water.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Yeah. All right, so we're just now leaving the visitor center. We just had to fill up on water. Abby thought we were going to park there and then hike into the park, but that's not exactly how this park's set up. It's a lot like Bryce Canyon. We're going to drive up this road and stop at different sites. Now, some of the hikes are, you know, 1.8 miles or 0.8 miles, so, you know, down through the sites and everything. But no, we actually drive and almost park at each of the arch areas, and then you decide how long of a hike you want to take.
So while Ryan's driving, I'm glad these are shorter hikes today because it is hot. Yeah, it's super hot today, like real hot, and the sun is kind of pelting. Oh, it's 101 outside at the moment. So this is a great time to go hiking. This is a brilliant plan. But hey, it's gonna be good. We're used to the hot. So our first stop is just a little roadside booger called the Balanced Rock. So let's go take a look at that.
Yep. I wonder how much longer she's going to stay up there before she eventually just falls.
I don't know. It kind of looks like it can fall any second. So it's pretty windy out, but that's kind of a nice reprieve because the sun is so like blistering hot today. So the wind actually feels pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely another one of those Mars-like atmospheres. Sorry, I'm having to watch my feet because stepping over rocks here, but just look at this business.
excited. As soon as we got here, you just like bolted away from the car. And I'm like, you need your phone, and you just ignore me. You're taking pictures, videos, and gone. And so I'm like, you want your, the car's still running?
Can you blame me?
So I think we need, so I think we need to do window sections first. It's only 0.7 miles, and it's hot, so that's the easy one.
Okay.
And then we need to go to Devil's Garden and do that one, and that's 1.6 miles to the landscape arch, or we can continue it to 4.2, which I'm assuming we may not do that because it's really hot. And then we can go to Delicate Arch, which is the most famous arch in the park around sunset. And then
Sounds like a plan, man.
sounds like a plan.
Yep.
And that's a 3-mile hike.
Yay.
So
Sounds good.
sounds good. All right, let's do it.
So we're finding out already that you could spend days here. You could literally pull over the car every 50 feet
Yeah.
and get out and hike some cool kind of monument rock formation every few feet. There's lots of viewpoints everywhere. We're heading down to the windows, right? That's
Yep.
what it's called, the windows section right now. It's a series of like smaller hole arches. I read on the thing a while ago, there's like over 300 arches. I don't know where it went. Somewhere in this pit. There's like 300 arches in this place. Apparently to be an arch, it has to be, the hole has to be at least 3 feet wide. And some of them are, I believe it said the biggest one's like 306 feet.
But that's the
or
landscape one.
something like that. Okay, I found my handy dandy guidebook. There's over 2,000 arches in the park. The smallest one being 3 foot wide and the largest one being 306 feet base to base. That's a big old arch. Basically what we're doing is bypassing all of this stuff and going to the very end, or close to the end, right?
We'll go to the middle, then the end, then back to the main one.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's pretty normal here for the last few days. I'm just sort of along for the ride.
Which is really weird because that's not how we travel. Abby always does all the planning and gets us, and I'm just along for the ride, enjoying everything. And the way we're, I don't know, I guess the way we're doing video editing, I do like a quick rough cut, get a lot of videos in, and then Abby does the final cut to it. And so while she's doing her final cut and editing pictures and all that other stuff, I'm trip planning, which is not what I'm supposed to be doing, or not that I'm the best at it. Abby's usually really good at that. So yeah, it's been interesting.
My brain's just not working right now on the trip planning front, which is crazy. It'll come back. It'll come back to me. But right now, I don't know. I need to just be along for the ride. Waiting on this man again.
It's my coaching fault.
Stop getting distracted. I just need a lens. That's it. Oh my gracious. What now? You realize it's not 6 a.m., right?
Just listen.
Lord. He's like traveling with a woman, y'all.
I don't want my feet to burn. Because they're finally healed up, I finally can wear my chacos again. And now they're in off-road mode, so we should be fine.
All right, great. He's ready, y'all.
Maybe.
Celebration dance. I spoke too soon. The man is back at the car again.
Listen, I'm ready.
Do y'all see this? He is going back to the car again. I'm teasing him. I'm actually really grateful. Because if it wasn't for him, I'd have no water. My cell phone would be dead. I'd have no pictures because I'd forget the camera.
I'm ready now.
But don't tell him.
Malvin.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Not.
totally mouthing.
I wasn't actually, I was praising you and how I'd be lost without you.
How cool is this? Thing is massive.
What's this one called?
Double arch.
Look at that. It's just awesome. So where are we?
You mean we're in the Devil's Garden?
Devil's Garden. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna hike down and see the landscape arch, which is the one of the longest, biggest ones.
Oh. So this Moab area, and specifically Arches Park, are pretty much how Ryan convinced me to come on this epic American road trip. And I must say, it's not letting me down. It's awfully beautiful and interesting, and just, I didn't even know rocks came in so many shapes and sizes. Like, you'll just be looking at one side of the park and it's all these delicate arches, and then you come into this side of the park and it looks like someone like cut them with a razor, like cheese or cake or something. It's just all these like slices of rocks. And then we had the hoodoos yesterday.
Yeah.
All those weird pillars. And so it's just, I don't know, it's just a like bizarre alien landscape. They're so big. Look at that. So we're heading to the landscape arch now. And we got to a point in the trail where it's just pretty much sand. So, yeah, getting that quad exercise in. So apparently, this arch, like in 1991, due to like some water damage or something, there used to be a trail that went right up to it, and people were sitting underneath it, and like, what did it say? Like 800 pounds or something of rock. Just a big old slab.
Like a 60-foot
fell.
slab, like 100.
Yeah.
Was it 108 tons of rock fell or something like that?
Jeez. So that trail that went like to sit right up under it is no longer open.
Yeah.
Because of that. Nothing's happened since then, but the geologists apparently think that it's on its last leg and that eventually the whole thing will collapse. So, yikes. What is that?
It's my Baywatch run.
Oh, jeez. That's a very unsexy Baywatch run. The Hoff would be so disappointed. Okay, so cutest thing. We're at the Delicate Arch Trail now. There's lots and lots of people here because it's like Delicate Arch at sunset. It's a big deal.
It's the famous one.
Anyway, I go to try to use the bathroom first. And there's this family in front of me. And the mom says, you can go ahead, we're not waiting on the bathroom. I said, okay. Well, then this little boy, about 4, biggest, brown-eyed, cutest little boy, he goes, but be really careful, ma'am, because it's a big drop. And I was like, okay. I said, thank you. And his mom goes, it's a porta potty, you know, the tall ones with like a long hole. It's a big drop. She said, he doesn't want you to fall in. He goes, yeah, be careful. Like, you got it, bud. Thanks for the help. Archie's is in a really cranky mood today. We've seen like 2 couples in a full-out big old fight. One's right behind us. They're duking it out right now. And then like we saw 2 families. Mr. Dad was just like
on edge. Yeah.
You could tell he was just like, we're going to have a family vacation and it is gonna be fun.
Everybody's gonna enjoy it. No matter what.
While everyone's miserable. Yeah. So it's kind of been interesting people watching today.
Yeah.
Apparently something about this place has got everybody a little on edge.
Oh yeah, look at this climb. Abby's really excited about it. She already informed me that she's already seen a bunch of arches. And this, I said, yeah, but this is the famous one. This is the granddaddy of them all. She's not too convinced on whether this is gonna be worth it. Climbing up or not. We'll see.
I hate you right now. I hate you right now.
Told. We're almost there. Good head.
Pretty awesome. There's snakes. Look at it. Almost in like its own natural amphitheater. from here, it looks like you're just about to walk off the side of a cliff.
Nope,
Like
just
this.
down it. Parking lot's way down there.
Here we go. I much prefer the way back down. The way back down is good. So, everybody that we just keep passing, we're on our way back down now. Everybody's just come up this really steep ledge and they're like, how much farther? I don't know if I can make it. And the next person's like, how many minutes? How many minutes do we have left? The next person's like, is it worth it? Do I even keep going? So, it's like on your way back down, you get to be the cheerleaders for all the people who are now where you were 30 minutes ago when you couldn't breathe. And you get to cheer them on. And you can see all the trail of flashlights on your way back down the mountain. Okay, we made it back to the car.
Yep.
That wasn't too bad.
No, on the way down was easy.
Yeah, way down was not so bad. So arches wrap up. There you go, I got it better that time. Yeah, that was better. I'm gangster, y'all. Anywho, arches. So the delicate arch was the longest hike. It was definitely worth it. Lots of people out there, lots of Instagrammers getting that shot, you know. But it was really beautiful. It was nice to be there at sunset. That was lovely.
Yeah.
I think my favorite hike though was actually the first one we did.
Yeah, that was called the Windows, and it had it had the north window, the south window, the turret, I think also, and then the double arch was pretty much all right there.
Yeah.
So you got a bunch of big arches.
Yeah. It was a really short hike, really easy, but there was a lot to see in that space.
Yeah.
And then the most impressive arch, the landscape arch was really impressive. It's kind of in the Devil's Garden all by itself.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But arches did not disappoint me. So I'm glad. We kind of decided to just pull off out on whim today. Like I told you earlier, it is one of the reasons Ryan convinced me to come on out here. Because it just looked amazing and alien. And it is amazing and alien. Like, this whole place just kind of looks like Mars, or what you think Mars would look like. So it did not disappoint in that realm. It's really easy to find. It's right off the highway. You can drive to all these little viewpoints. You would never have to get out and hike if you just didn't really want to see delicate arch, because there's a ton of viewpoints and just little like pull-off places to see.
And even with the
stuff.
delicate arch, you could actually pull around, and there's a upper view of it where you didn't have to hike to it. You just don't have that upper.
I did not know this.
You didn't have that up and close view of it like in the surrounding. So
nobody told me that.
I know, because I wanted to do the hike, so I didn't tell you.
Not cool. Not cool. Go to Arches.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. Come to Utah. It's beautiful. We leaving now because we hungry.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock and we got to go. So get lost. All right, Boo, you want to tell the people how brilliant we are?
Oh, we're so dumb. So I'm gonna go ahead and equate it to we were exhausted from our hiking, but last night we got in about 11 o'clock and our room was hot. This little hostel we were staying in, it was hot. We're like, oh great. We look at the air conditioner, it looks like it has no guts in it. So like, the air conditioner is hot, it's gonna be miserable. We're tired, so we just go to sleep. We've been hiking all day, we're tired, we go to sleep. It was hot for the first, couple hours, and then finally it cooled off because it got kind of late in the night and it felt good. Wake up this morning, we hear somebody talking about the air conditioning, we see an extension cord, plugged it in, the air conditioner came on. So we fried for a while last night for no reason.
Okay, so this was the cutest thing.
We gotta go down the trail that way.
Oh.